Alright there, and welcome back. So we've just arrived here in the Lake District. Today I'm off out for a walk with one of my good pals, Gaz. You alright, Gaz? So we've just getting parked here down in Dodwood car park. It is a paying car park, but you pay up on leaving the car park. It has one of those number plate recognition things on it, so you're literally just paying for the time that you're in the car park. Right, so today, like I said, I'm out with Gaz. Today's walk, we're going to head up onto Ullock Pike, then over onto Longside and Carlside. We'll see what the weather's like when we get up onto Carlside and make a decision as to whether we're going to go up onto Skiddaw. Because the weather forecast today isn't great. It's forecast to be cloudy with a few light showers. Temperature wise, we're looking at around about 7 to 8 degrees, and the wind speed's around about 10 to 15 miles per hour. But anyway, we just stood on the bridge here, looking down into Skiddaw and heading off out into the woodland area now. I think it's called the Old Plantation. Aye, so Gaz, he's never really done any fell walking before, so this is a first for him. He's been going on at this for about a year now, is it? Aye. About a year, wanting to come out for a walk. We've never getting round sorting it. Anyway, a few weeks ago he got in touch and we made some plans. He's been out and bought some gear and we're heading off out on his first hike. So yeah, it should be canny. Aye, so I've been looking forward to taking them out for a walk. I remember my first walk, Spadge, the brother-in-law, he took us out up onto Side Pike. That'll have been 10 years ago, that I think it was in 2015. It was a tough walk, very rememberable, but very enjoyable. And I got the bug for it. And hopefully the same thing happens with Gaz today. Gets up here, I hope he's absolutely knackered, but I will guarantee you he will enjoy it and he'll want to come back for more. Right, canny day, Gaz, canny day. That's alright. It's not a bad morning, like, is it?
That's decent.
Just hope that rain keeps off. And I hope it's not too cloudy on top. I hope we get a few views. Especially with being your first one, mate. Well, it was my birthday yesterday. 52. I know I don't look it. Last night just stayed in, chilled out, and then come out for a birthday walk today. And then tonight I'm off over to one of my local pubs to watch my friend's band, and then we'll watch some boxing. So just in a bit we'll get along here and then we'll take a right and we'll get up onto the start of the walk up the fell side. And I think the first bit we'll hit is Ling How, I think it's called. That's when the fun begins. I can just see up here there now, the side of the fell, that's where we're going up there. I thought I'd break Gaz in gently, make him think he's going out for a nice woodland walk. It's not too bad this. I've done this walk a couple of times before. Obviously I did it when I was doing the Wainwrights, and the second time I think it was last year I did it during the winter because I came up here and we had snow. I'll dig some pictures out and I'll put them up on the screen. Nice new top on today. It's the OM Core Plus fleece with a Prima Loft material. Supposed to have a really good warmth to weight ratio, packs down really small. We've just come to a split in the path here. We're going to take the right side and that'll take us up and on to where we start the ascent. Right, that's where we're going up there. Looks a little bit daunting from here, but it's not too bad, to be honest with you. That's the views of Bassenthwaite Lake opening up there now. Little bit of mist in the air, but that was forecast. Alright, but Gaz was just saying there, we've walked a couple of metres there and how much more the views has opened up. But it is a stunning area, this. This full walk is one of my favourite walks in the Lake District. And that's why I brought Gary up here today. Like I say, the plan was to do Ullock Pike alongside Carl's Side. We'll see what we like when we get up onto, or up towards Carl's Side, as to whether we want to go up onto Skiddaw. Because I do want to get back home for sort of mid-afternoon. Get myself all spruced up for tonight. If we don't go up Skiddaw, we'll just go up on the Carl's Side, drop down to White Stones, have a little jaunt up onto Dodd, off the back of Dodd, and pick one of the forest tracks up and back to the car park. So the views are starting to open up now. There's Great Knot, I think it is, and Randale Crag up there, and then just in the cloud there you'll have Skiddaw. Looking very atmospheric over there towards Skiddaw. Absolutely stunning. What a day. And considering the weather forecast wasn't supposed to be that great, it's not bad at all. In fact, it's perfect walking conditions. What do you say, Gaz? So this one here, this is Ling Hao. It's not a Wainwright or anything. It's just a little named summit. But look at this now. You can see all our walk opening up there now. You got Ullock Pike there on the long side edge, which will lead you up on the long side, and then beyond that you'll have Carl's Side. But that there's looking down onto Southern Dale. You've got Southern Dale back there. Absolutely stunning. Fantastic views. And looking down this side here, Bassenthwaite Lake, looking over towards Bath. I've done a camp on there. I was just telling Gary there, on a clear day over here, you'll see the Dumfries and Galloway fells and the Solway Firth. But as you can see, it's very, very misty today. Still nice though, still nice to be out. It's actually nice having a bit of company for a change. Having a bit of lads crack. Yeah, that looks very intimidating, that. Just there, top of Ullock Pike. But like I said to Gary, before you know it, you're up there. It's always when you look back and you think, bloody hell, I don't think we're going to get up there, like, but you always do. My motto, one step at a time, and you will get to the top eventually. Alright guys, once we get up here and Ullock, we've more or less broke the walks back, and then we'll get onto that long side edge and up onto the long side, and from there just sort of levels off. So like I say, when we get up here we'll make the decision as to whether we're going to go up on Skiddaw. If not, we'll just go up on Carl's Side, and then like I said earlier, drop down the front of Carl's Side and down to White Stones, and maybe get down there and have some scran. Aye, I love this area, love it. Look at this, man, class. Proper little peak that. The views, man. I can highly recommend this walk to anybody. It's absolutely spot on. That's everything. A little bit of light scrambling, got the ridge walk, and you got the views. Right, we're currently walking along the edge, and then that'll take us up onto Ullock Pike. There's Gaz. Go on, son. Fell walker in training. The future. Nice little bit of respite here, Gary. But we're going up there next. Like I said earlier, we'll get up to Ullock and we've Brocket's back. Plain sailing after that, I think. I always get rung off the missus for saying that. It's just this bit here, and then you get there and it's a false summit, and then she kicks right off with us. You told me it was a flat walk. Well, it is, in places. Alright guys, we can just see where we've walked there now, mate. All the way along there. Stop for a quick breather.
Another one.
Alright, certainly takes the wind out your sails, this one. Oh well then, let's head on. He's the lad. Howdy, Gary. And look at that there, what a view that is. Looking straight over onto Longside Edge and up onto Longside. What a fantastic ridge walk that is. Class. And look at there, Sunningdale Valley bottom there, man. Look at that. Looking absolutely awesome. And there's your path going up the side, up towards Skiddaw. We're just going to get up here, up onto Ullock Pike, get tapped out and get Gary his first Wainwright. Number 10214. Howdy guys, get your first one. Well, here we are, top of Ullock Pike, Gary's first Wainwright, 692 or 694 metres I think it is. Well done Gaz, mate, well done. Number 10214, get in there lad, hey. That's just looking down there onto our final fell of the day. Dodd. See down water there, just in the mist. Oh, look at that view. Bassenthwaite Lake there. Absolutely awesome. And then Skiddaw over this side. And Skiddaw, little man, just in the distance there, it's covered in cloud. Yeah, I absolutely love this ridge walk. It's absolutely fantastic, it's stunning. Well worth the effort getting up here. Right, that's Ullock Pike done. Next one, alongside. Let's go, guys. That's why you got to come up with the right gear. That's where a lot of people get caught out. Come up in the tracky bottoms and trainers or flip flops, t-shirts, and they no proper gear. And then they get caught out. So here we are, alongside Gary's second Wainwright, 734 metres. All done. That's 2. 2 of 2 on 4. Get in there. Right, next one, just over here, Carl side. Let's go. We've just stopped there. Gaz has got his coat on, I've put my wind shell on because the wind is getting up a little bit now. Earlier on it was around about 8 degrees. Now it's probably around about 2 degrees with the wind chill. So yeah, the wind shell, it's just enough to take that little bit of bite from the wind off you. Yeah, we've just reached the split in the path. See ya? That path there will take you straight up on the Carl side. This one will take you around and you can go up onto Skiddaw from this path here. But we're just looking there. It is looking a little bit moody on top. We're just debating whether to have a look up onto Skiddaw or go straight up on the Carl side and then drop down to Dodd. But we're going to take the left-hand path and we're going to have a look when we get round there. Aye, we've come to a joint decision. We're going to head up Skiddaw. Yes. Yeah, it's a steep ascent, this one. Just saying to Gaz there, back over to Ullock Pike and one side there, which we've just came across. Fantastic. Just got to get up here. Be worth it when we get to the top, especially if it's cloud free and we get all the views. Looking at all the crags on the side, alongside, looking absolutely stunning that. I was just asking Gary there if he was alright. I said, not far now, unless this is a false summit, but like I said, I can't say. This is my first time walking up this road up to Skiddaw. The last time I did Skiddaw was from Bakestill, and the time before that I came up by Lonscale Fell. So this is a first for me. It is steep like, but one step at a time, like I've always said, and you will eventually get to the top. Not far now, guys. Not far now.
Slowly but surely getting there.
How are you then? Just make out the summit top there of Skiddaw. Just telling Gary there we've nearly cracked it. We've nearly cracked it, mate. So here we are on Skiddaw middle top. Look at the views over here, yeah. Not. Just looking back over to Skiddaw, little man. And then you've got Lonscale Fell just over there. You can't see much because of the fog. Not too far from the top of Skiddaw. Don't think I'm going to see much like. It's all clagged in over there. Over towards Keswick. Down water. But it's another one ticked off for Gary. Well, here we are, top of Skiddaw, number 3, isn't it? 4 there, no, Ullock, alongside, and Skiddaw. So number 3 for the day. So this is the top of Skiddaw, 931 metres, the 4th highest of the Wainwrights. So, well done, Gary. Bit of a slog up, but we got there in the end. So, can't say much like, but I'll give you a look anyway. There's the little plaque here, showing you all the different fell tops. Yeah, that's the views. Not great today. But nonetheless, a massive achievement for our Gary. Proper smashing it. I think this is my 3rd time up here. The last time I had my dog with us, Brian, who sadly is no longer with us. So a little thought for you as well, Brian. I think me and Gaz is going to get a little bite to eat now before we head back down.
Nice and quiet now.
Right, with the wind blowing in from this way, it's protecting you, isn't it?
Whoever's done this genius thing.
Huh. Well, that's Skiddaw done. We've had a bit of dinner there. So now we're going to head back down the way we came up and over onto Carl's side. And then we'll drop down to Whitestones and then get up onto Dodd. And then back down to the wood and back to the van. Now we're on the descent down now. Just tackling it steady so we don't end up on our asses.
Guarantee we will.
think I might keep this camera rolling all the way down the bottom in case Gary does fall away. Not good viewing. Well, so here we are, me and Gaz. Wainwright number 4, Carl's Side, 746 metres. Another one under his belt. And the views off Carl's Side are absolutely stunning. Still a little bit of mist in the air, so it is spoiling the view a little bit, but still good to be out. Back up the Skiddaw there. Right, so that's number 4 done, Carl's Side. We're now going to head down the front edge of Carl's Side, down towards Whitestones, and then we're going to go up onto Dodd, which is the last one of the day. We've just got this steep descent down here now. I remember last time I was down at Whitestones, I was up here with Wendy and Spadge and Taylor, and Taylor was only young at the time and she had a way on the Whitestones, the quads. Anyway, the missus was away for the weekend and I phoned her up. Anyway, Taylor was shouting in the background, tell me mum, tell her I've had a way on the quads. Hey, these are all memories from years gone by, and that's what this is about today for Gary. He'll not forget today, especially going up the nose of Skiddaw. Did it though. I think he was hating his life on the way up, but when we got up there, he was all right.
Struggle on.
I just see the Whitestones down there now. So we've arrived here now at Whitestones. I'm going to lose the layer here because I am getting a bit warm now. Since we've come down off the summit of Skiddaw, it's a little bit warmer, so yeah, I'm going to lose the layer. So the Whitestones here, it is actually white quartz. That's what that is. See it glistening in the sunshine there. Look at it. So our next fell is Dodd, which is just down there. That is there, that's the top of Dodd, and that's where we're heading next. So get the bag back on and we'll head down there. Just saying to Gary there, watch his step coming down here, because what I do remember is it is a bit of a scramble in places coming down, very rocky, so you could quite easily trip our. I like bits like this here, quite a drop off down there. It's the path there, you're quite exposed there. There's a bit here we've got to step over. So I'm going to put the camera down while I get over here. Shouldn't be too bad today because it's dry, but on a wet day that would be absolutely lethal, that. And yeah, you could end up down there. Although it probably won't be fatal, but you would certainly hurt yourself. I was just getting past that bit there. Just telling Gary there, make sure he gets good footholds and good handholds, make sure he always maintains 3 points of contract 3 points of contact. No, he's managed to get round that bit okay. What's your channel called?
I've got to remember because I keep Fear the Beard. Are we rolling?
No, yeah, there's no. I can edit that out.
On mine as well. I don't edit.
Right.
So every video I do is just raw.
Right.
Is that recorded?
Well, it's recorded, but I'll edit that out. All right, there. Well, I've just met up with another fellow YouTuber here. His name's Jonah. His YouTube channel is Fear the Beard 365. It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So give his channel a check out, and what I'll do is I'll leave a link in my description of this video to check his channel out. I'm certainly going to check it out when I get home.
Because what it was, I sat here having some bait because I'm going up car side, that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
He was coming down, and I thought I'm not like a YouTuber. Like I fucks about basically. I don't know if I like swearing. That's what I just did. We'll probably edit that out. And he's coming down, and I said, "Are you a YouTuber?" He went, "Yeah." And I subscribed to your channel, didn't I?
Aye, that's right. That's right.
But if you do go and watch mine, it's I like hate comments. I love it because I like people to vent and not take it out on their loved ones. So you can vent your anger on me.
Yeah.
But this is my sign out. So oot.
Yeah. It's been nice meeting the chap. But anyway, we're going to get off now. We're going to head up onto Dodd now and get Gary checked out on that. And then that'll be Wainwright number 5 for him today.
Good man.
So, well, it was nice meeting you, Jonah. Good bit of crack with you there, talking about clothing. The wives don't get it though, mate. But yeah. Go on, guys, master that style. Well, we're going to head up Dodd now. Last one of the day. A little bit of a shortcut there. Look at that for a view there, looking over onto Derwent Water. Very picturesque, that, isn't it? That and the cloud, absolutely stunning. Well, here we are, Wainwright number 5 of the day, Dodd, 502 metres. Well done, mate. 5 ticked off today, so big achievement for Gary there. Second time I've been up here. Yeah. Aye, the views off Dodd are absolutely stunning. Look at this, man. Looking over the Derwent Water there. Still a bit of a mist in the sky there. Looking over towards Capel's there, Barrow, Causey Pike, Grisdale Pike there, and then round there to Bath. It's up here. That's where we walked earlier on in the day. It's amazing how far you walk when you look back. Now we're going to descend off the back of the fell, back through the forest and back down to the car park and hop in the van and go home. Alright, it's a bit of a steep route down this one. It saves us retracing our steps the other way. We'll pick one of the fire tracks up down here. Keeps the walk interesting. Hi, we've just come down off the end of Dodd there, and we've hit the forest. There is a path, but it's not a great path, but it does show a path on the map. But on the map, we're slightly off path. I have been down this way before, and we will pick up one of the forest tracks up in a minute. Well, that was a tough scramble down from Dodd, coming through the forest. Loads of trip hazards there, with all the fallen trees and branches and everything, and half of them were covered with leaves. But we're back on the fire track now, all the way back down to the car park. Right, not too far from the van now, so I'm going to wrap this one up here. It's been an absolutely fantastic day today. I think Gary's enjoyed himself. Have you, Gary? I think I've broken him, but he has enjoyed it. We've had a fantastic walk. It's been great. He's managed to do 5 Wainwrights today, so well done to him. It was nice meeting Jonah. Fear the Beard 365. So like I say, I'm going to put a link to his channel in the description of this video, so check him out. I'm going to check him out when I get home. But anyway, we're going to head back to the van now, get home, get changed, and head out for some birthday drinks. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. If you want to receive notifications of more videos, why not subscribe? Or if you've got any questions to ask about the route we took, then why not leave us a comment. Or if you've got anything to ask about the video, also leave a comment and I will get back to everyone. So until next time, get yourself out in the great outdoors, stay safe and leave no trace. I'll catch you on the next one. Say try, Gary.
See you later.